captain as far as the draft is concerned. Obviously doesn't mean that you are the in-game captain, the shot caller, anything like that, but participating, maybe having to participate fairly soon.
Mid lane. Mushi
There's
is
a
in trouble.
haste on Super. He's looping around back behind the tower. The stun's coming in along with the bite. Mushi, the nuke as well from the Sassier brings him down. TP support coming in from MMY, but he might also be in some trouble. Lanham backing him up. Super, half of this haste turn left. They're going to get another bite out onto the Rubik. Downhill goes Super, charging up the stun. Lobs it out onto Lanham. FY is fairly low on hit points right now, however, and Ice has joined this fight low on mana. He got the battery assault down, but not enough for a cog. Not enough for another rocket flare, and looks like FY should just be able to escape. So, Vici Gaming
Definitely die into. Oh, there's 2 straight lockdowns there.
Mushi
no chance.
gets stunned. Lanham's still here, however. Gonna throw out the Edict, the illusion, soaking it up, and Super just keeps on chopping away. Might even be able to finish off this kill on Lanham. Yeah, phase boot's just about to cool down. MMY is here as well. Super now trying to turn tail and run. He's still got a little bit of his ultimate left. Couple of bottle sips. Might be able to get them out. Mushi jumps in aggressively. Concoction being channeled.
Oh no.
Super, can he find a target? Looks like he is just going to be sent back to base, and it's only a rank 2 concoction, so it's not going to end up killing him off. Aren't actually being sent through to the server.
This is the 3rd smoke already from
Ice, Sylar, he gets jumped on bottom lane, but he's just going to drop the call then on the Rocket Barrage. Can he get another Rocket Barrage down? He's going to try and go for the kill on Lanham. Is able to pick it up, so it ends up being 1 for 1. Ice getting a lot of experience.
It'll be increasingly suspicious that if you see Mushi sees the lane empty and they didn't send any support to protect Sylar there. So it's very obvious that something is going on top.
Bottom tower is under
Burning
attack.
and Die, they sense it right now. They're just sitting underneath the tower. Do they have... There's a TP on Lanham, so he's ready to go. Super, moving around.
Eclipse is 15 seconds. No Eclipse yet.
Burning doesn't have the Eclipse. Might is cooling down as well. He runs as far away as he can from the stun. MMY runs in, gets hit by the Centaur Stomp. RTK running in as well. Burning already brought down. MMY, one more right click from the Chen. Finishes him off. Mushi's up here as well. He's still got the ultimate. Lanham fishing for a stun, but just going to end up being a double for Vici Gaming and no response from DK whatsoever. Yeah, and... DK looks like they are going to actually end up getting the trade out of this. Fortification's already been used for the Radiant. Burning picks up the last hit on the tower. DK Hero still wandering around mid. The tornadoes being a little bit annoying, but DK still managing to hold, and they've got the threat of Ice jumping in. Super in some trouble, but the Hand of God pops. Can they send him back in time? Looks like he is going to be... No, not alright. Burning comes in with the beam, finishes him off. Nicely done there by DK. Only just barely getting the Alchemist.
Yeah, if they didn't...
Placing a couple of wards that are unlikely to be de-warded. Vici, 3-man smoke, heading down here. Looks like they are going to catch out Ice. He drops the cog. He's going to try and get his supports out of here, but Lanham also being chased down by a homing missile. Ice tries to get the hook shot out of there, but won't be able to do so. MMY is going to be able to TP, and Lanham just books it back to the tier 1 tower.
About 3 to 4 or 5 minutes.
And DK looking towards Sylar right now. They
Sylar.
threaten the hookshot, but he actually flies across onto FY and Fenrir. What are they going to be able to do here? Looks like Ice might be bursted down. He's right in the middle of 4 Vici Gaming heroes.
That was definitely not part of the plan. He won.
Maybe. They don't know where the rest of Vici Gaming is. He's going to hook in. Can he get the cog down? The battery assault doing good damage, but there's an immediate TP reaction and the stun out onto Ice. Burning. Is he really going to try and fight this? He pops off the Eclipse. He pops the BKB. He's going all in, but Sylar's here as well. They will be able to bring down Ice with one more auto attack, and Burning's just being focused. He's going to try and TP out, but the right click from the 3 cores on Vici Gaming brings him down now, but... Sylar not too healthy. Fight actually breaking out on bottom lane. Ice with a hook shot in, but he's in some trouble. Will be hit by the Crystal Nova. Brought down. DK still kind of moving in here, but Burning not joining the fight and just going to be a little bit more.
60%. That was a really good play by Ice. He knew that he wanted to buy some time for Burning to deal a lot of damage to the tower. Like, Burning was at the right position at that point. He played the situation really well. That was without a Manta Star. Like, if he had a Manta Star, probably the tower would have been down already.
Oh, Mushi in a little bit of trouble bottom lane. Can they focus him down?
He's dead.
Yeah, no BKB. He's gone. Still plenty more lockdown. FY even going to drop the freezing field for style points there. But another death for Mushi.
And what if Vici can go for a diffuser bait like what Puppy did? That'd be interesting.
So Vici, head up. Ice, being a nuisance with a haste turn, he's going to drag the creep wave away. So this is the only creep wave that Vici Gaming have to be able to disable backdoor protection, but they're here. They bring down the tier 3 and Burning. No split push pressure applied. They're just trying to wait out Mushi's respawn without having to be forced to use that buyback. But melee barracks dropping quickly. Nice stun from Lanham. Hookshot comes in from the back lines from Ice Ice Ice. He gets the cog. RTK and Sylar dropping pretty quickly, but so is Burning. He's just barely alive. 125 hit points left. Dai is going to end up eating the stun from Alchemist to the face. Sonic Wave flies in, kills off the Chen. It's 1-for-1 so far. Vici Gaming on the retreat, and the melee barracks is still standing. Lanham trying to find something here perhaps. He's got a Force Staff, but there's still 4 Vici Gaming heroes here. And Super and FY now turning around. Lanham Force Staffs himself defensively. Super stuns himself. But can they do anything about him? His team is kind of leaving him behind, but
he's far too fast for them.
Is level 11. He's not really going to be that much of a threat if he hookshot straight. And maybe he can buy a couple of seconds for Burning to do some good damage, but that's about it. Super stood up onto the high ground. Ice 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 jumps in. Cogs in too. Burning's running in. He's going to pop off the Eclipse. He's focusing on the 2 heroes trapped in the Cogs. He's still got the Lincoln Sphere. He's popped his BKB as well. RTK charging in. DK have lost 2, but Burning still going to work. He's already used the Satanic, but Sylar's dropping low. The Aegis is still up as well. Mushi pinging away from the sidelines. Throws up the Scream. The Freezing Field gets dropped. Burning is being focused, but he's still not dead just yet. Mushi keeps on going. RTK below 50%. Super on the run as well. Lanham trying to spot FY, considering going for the blind stun. Both of their Force Stabs are cooling down right now. On the other side of the fight, Fenrir is being chased down by Mushi and Burning. He's dead for sure. Lanham will also be able to finish off the Crystal Maiden, though it looks like it is going to be at the cost of his own life. Super picking up a mega kill, and after all is said and done, 3 for 3 with the
Burning anymore, and this fight will be very different.
Yeah, and Super just charges straight up onto the high ground. Lanham threatens the stun, but Super's going to be able to dodge out of the way. Mushi still hanging around. Fortifications being used. Sylar, first round of Flat Cannon flying out. Burning sends in the illusions. The hookshot flies in from Ice Ice Ice. He's isolated Sylar, RTK, and Super on the front lines. In comes the call down. Burning, BKB, gonna keep on fighting, focusing on the Alchemist for the time being. Mushi eating some punches from RTK is gonna be able to blink back, still getting stunned, and Burning now outside of his BKB is getting force staffed further back into the base. His support's keeping him alive. Lanham not dead just yet. Ice 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 the only casualty so far. Mushi picks up the kill on the Chen. Everybody is low, but only 2 dead so far, but Burning gets hit by the Heaven's Halberd. Mushi continues to go to work. Triple kill for Mushi, and DK hold the racks for the 3rd or 4th time this game. Vici, they smoke, they loop around the Roshan pit. They're kind of hoping that Roshan's respawned. He's now actually back up. It's been spotted by the Centaur. So this is the next battle.
Yeah, they just rocket, like they know that it's respawned. If someone runs up the ramp here.
Okay, so Mushi, Boots of Travel into the mid-wave, gets it pushed out. Rest of DK backing him up. Both teams moving in right now. Super gonna come in with the stun. Burning. What can they do? They hex him. Will he be able to pop off his BKB? Ice 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 jumps into the middle. Cogs up to Sylar turning around. Mushi gonna throw down the Sonic Wave. Ice 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 just being chopped. Finished off by Super, but the Vici Gaming BKBs have already been used. Burning pops off his BKB. This is Hanak trying to keep him alive as well. He's gonna keep on right-clicking, but the 3 cores from Vici Gaming just pound him to death. Lanham very low, lands a stun. Super finishes off the Rubik on the sidelines. Now Lanham pops the Ghost Scepter, but not gonna keep him alive. Buybacks from DK. They know that the battle is for Roshan right now. Mushi still up. 5 seconds until his next hex.
Top tower is under attack.
Looks like we do have a little bit of a lull here.
Oh, he managed to kill the Chen.
Exquisite agony.
They just have to back off and go for Roshan, maybe? Map 2.
Yeah, Mushi's going to be the one to go and deal with that. We've got an Abyssal Blade purchased up for the Alchemist, so no buyback ready for him. RTK already popping off the BKB. Gyro's going to end up grabbing the Aegis. MMY's coming in. Fenrir's been isolated. Is he going to be able to drop his spells? Burning, walking in from the side. Super, he's already BKB. Burning going to pop his BKB as well. The Hex up on Super now that he's out of BKB. Sylar going to keep on focusing on Burning. He's already used the Satanic. He gets hexed up. The cooldown's going to be dropped. Burning ends up going down. 125 seconds of death for your Luna. Vici Gaming looking like they should be able to close this out here. DK just going to be as annoying as they can. And MMY gets spotted out. Slowed down as well. Force Staff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will he be able to get back inside the base? Will be able to do so.
I don't think they can hold these racks anymore. This is the end for these 2 racks here in mid lane.
They've just used their fortification. 80 seconds to stall out for the Luna, but Mushi gets hit by the Hex. Did they use the homing missile to pop his Lincoln Sphere? I think they did. MMY gets slowed down as well. Gonna pop the Ghost Scepter and Force Staff out. Mushi's back into the fray. Throws up the Sonic Wave with the Hand of God. Gonna keep everybody healthy. Sylar being focused underneath the tier 4 towers. He gets lifted up, but he gets put right down exactly where he was. Pops the Satanic. Still fairly healthy. Vici Gaming realizing that they do still have to go back. Finish off these racks. DK gonna have another Sonic Wave up in 20 seconds. And Vici swinging towards the top lane as DK continue to whittle away at them.
Before burning response. Without burning, they can't do anything.
FY, a little bit off to the side. Both hexes off cooldown, which you're going to use his hex on the Crystal Maiden. Sylar's coming in. Blink back defensively, and FY Force Staff's out of the way of the Sonic Wave. Really nicely done. Lanham Force Staffing back into the Ancient. RTK is fairly low. Mech going to keep him up. Mushi going to keep on right-clicking. We've got an aggressive TP coming in from Ice, but he immediately gets hexed up by the Crystal Maiden. RTK keeps on going. The call down dropped as well. Can they double Force Staff him? He's able to hook, but he still ends up going down to the Flak Cannon. So another death for the Clockwork. It isn't Mega Creeps just yet. DK still holding out until Burning respawns. And Vici just trying to escape. They do finish off FY. Sylar trapped in his own call down. MMY turns that around. Fenrir pops the Ghost Scepter, but one more scream from Mushi brings him down. But after all of this, well, Sylar actually had the Aegis. Comes back up, but brought down immediately. Triple kill for Mushi. But Sylar still has buyback already, so they've still got the RTK buyback up their sleeve. DK all turn up on middle lane. Mushi's actually picked up a Shiva's super. Haven't really seen that Abyssal Blade do too much just yet. RTK is going to wade straight in. The glaive bounces. Are going to zone him back. They need to bring down these Manta style illusions. Ice actually just going to pop the mech to keep those alive. As they keep on working away, they use the Heaven's Halberd, they jump in, the call down's being dropped on top of Silo Supers here as well, they lift up the Gyrocopter, they bring him down, no life for the Gyro, Burning needs to be able to fight through this, he hasn't used the Satanic just yet, the Cogs bounces back RTK, he's down, they Force Staff Burning, but it's further in towards the tier 4s, he buys back, well no, pops his, there's a buyback from RTK, there's the Satanic pops from Burning, so he's back and healthy. Fenrir popping his Ghost Scepter. DK gonna keep on fighting. They've lost 2 for 2 so far. Hand of God going to be used, but Mushi gonna keep on fighting. Another Hex fairly soon. RTK and Super, the only ones alive right now for Vici Gaming. There is still a buyback on Super. In fact, there's a stun on Burning. The Heaven's Halberd as well. They can Force Staff him back, however, and Mushi keeps on fighting. Hex is up Super. Lanham gets brought down, but the Quill Spray damage. Burning trying to escape. He pops the Manta, but he gets brought down. It's Mushi versus the world, but he's got nothing left. And DK have to... BKB's popped off Burning. He found Super, but the Eclipse not doing anything, and he gets the Abyssal Blade dropped at him. Can they Force Staff him further out? Able to do so. Double Force Staff gets Burning a little bit further away. Gets hit by the Lincoln Sphere. RTK stunned up. Hand of God pops. But Burning just can't bring down anybody. He gets hit by the Heaven's Halberd. The hookshot flies in. But Burning's going to be brought down. Lanham keeps on burning away. Ice finished off by one more auto attack. Mushi throws the Sonic Wave. Buyback from Burning. But... Roshan's respawn. DK are 3 heroes down, and this is looking like it's just going to be game over.
Without time and constantly dying, that just is... There's no way he will reach that point in the game.
Yeah, but it is worth pointing out that this was a very close game. I think this could have gone... Yeah. At any point, one mistake from either team could have been it. Burning, BKB and Manta Style trying to avoid Super. The Abyssal Blade's been used on an illusion, but... Sylar's got an Aegis. RTK has the cheese, and Mega Creeps on their way. Mushi doing his best to keep on fighting. Lanham's respawned. RTK and Super, 2-man stun. Hookshot flies in as well from Ice, but that's Mega Creeps. RTK being focused, pops the cheese. Heaven's Halberd onto Burning. They Force Staff Burning away, but he's about to be brought down. 125 seconds of no Luna. Lanham gonna keep on just... ticking away, but Sylar unconcerned. Mushi blinks further out, but that's just going to be GG. But what a way to open this winner bracket semi-final, I have to say.
You know, the Alchemist, CM and Chen really set the pace very well for Vici Gaming at the start, and